What's going on, DMG clan? Today I'm going to share with you a secret that I found out about the Hyperkin SMARTBOY. You don't know what that is? Well, I'm also going to tell you what that is as well. So let's jump in and level up our gaming knowledge even more in 2024. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was doing a video. I was playing some Pokemon Blue and reminiscing about the past using my emulation device. What's going on, gamers? Yes, today I'm going to be showing you guys something cool that I discovered while I was in bed. Actually, I pulled this thing out because I had an idea, and then the idea turned into a discovery, and that discovery is what I'm going to be showing you right now, because this discovery might save all of your games and all of your save files. So let's jump in and see what this discovery is all about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this from my device. I'm going to grab the cord that came with this Hyperkin SMARTBOY. You don't know what this is? I kind of did a video about this a while back and never really followed through with it. And I never really played with it that much until today and yesterday, when I discovered this awesome thing that you can do with this device. So what it does is it basically allows you to play your real physical copies of your Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, which is a really awesome thing. Now, the really awesome thing about this is that if you plug this in, there's a little USB-C connector that it comes with to your phone. Not sure if a lot of you have discovered this. I don't know if anybody else has discovered this. It'll load up this application called Hyperkin SMARTBOY Companion, and you can refresh it. It probably won't work the first time. Let's close this down. Go to Hyperkin. No, My Companion. No, I don't remember what this app is called. There it is, SMARTBOY Companion. So what it does is it allows you to actually play physical copies of your game. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Let's try to unplug this and plug it back in, probably because I had it already connected. Let's try this again. USB ready, there it goes. So now it's going to load this game cartridge data. So what this does is it dumps the data from this cartridge, including the save file. That is very, very important. Now, unless you have a dumper, for example, to actually play this save file and load it onto the cart, it doesn't do the reverse. It only allows you to back up that save file. So if I go launch this software, because of Android 13, we can't actually physically launch the game anymore. If you have a lower end device that's like an Android 10 still, or an 11, it'll actually load the game automatically if you've already set up the emulator. And yes, you can pick different emulators to load it. I'm going to go and show you this SMARTBOY GB. Autosave state is older. That's okay. And it'll actually reload my save directly from my game cartridge. So if I actually open up the menu for a second, let's go to reset. Yes, reset. And fast forward, go through. This is my actual physical save from my cartridge. So that is a really cool feature. So let's do this again. Let's go into our folders here and go in here and delete all of this data. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to delete all this data, and I'm going to unplug this cartridge from here. Piracy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. That's cool. It does give you a piracy notice still. So I'm going to plug in my Pokemon Red. Yes, I know, piracy. I get it. Let's plug the game back in. What's going on here? Okay. It is a little bit of a finicky software just because, oh, there it goes. It is actually loading the cartridge data. It is a finicky software just because the program or the application on the Google Play Store hasn't been updated in so long. But we can run this. We can go to console options. Oops. Click the game. Fast forward. And again, it is a buggy thing, but let's go open SMARTBOY. And of course, it doesn't want to open that version of the game because we have to reload it into GBC. So browse for folder, use this folder, and that's a problem with the application itself, not the actual cart. Okay, there we go. So what I did there is I made sure that everything was closed down, but as you can see, this is a different game save. I have a Pokédex of 52 and I'm in a different location, and that's my actual physical game save from this cart. So if I go out of here, I close this down, make sure you're closed all the way out, make sure that GBC runner is not running or gbc.emu is not running, and then you're going to go to your file manager. you're going to grab all 3 of these files and copy them. I'm going to copy them on a location on my phone. I'm going to create a file in here called my GBC games or something. My GB games. Just like so. Okay, now I'm going to paste all of these in here. I'm going to rename this to Pokemon Red. So rename it P Red. Then I'm going to rename the save the same thing. So P Red. You have to make sure that you name it the exact same name as the actual game. I'm going to get rid of this file right here. And then I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to show you the magic trick of this. This will be great for all of your games that you see here. If you want to back up your actual physical copies and play them on your phone, for example, like I'm going to do right now. So now I'm going to go set up gbc.emu. I'm going to go to my folder called my games, or whatever I named it there, my GB games. Click use this folder, click allow. I'm going to actually set up my file paths for my saves as well. Browse for folder, and it's going to be the same one. Click allow. Now there is a bug on gbc.emu. It doesn't read the saves for some reason sometimes. So I'm going to go back into it. I'm going to go to open content and load up my game. Click fast forward, and there we go. There's that save file. So I dumped that save file, and then I can continue playing on my phone if I want to, using my phone controller. If I want to use my Odin 2, I can continue playing where I left off. Now, the only sad thing about the reverse method, which was what I was going to say, is that we can't take this save. So say I save this game, for example. I'm going to save this right here. I won't be able to actually take this save file and dump it onto the physical cart and play it on my actual Game Boy or Game Boy Color. That does suck. But what you can do if you want to do that is you can buy one of these. It's a GB operator. And yes, I have one. They are $100 Canadian, sent and shipped and everything. So they are a little bit more expensive than this thing. I think this is only like 20 or 30 bucks now. And yeah, the GB operator allows you to dump games and play them on your PC and physical carts and play GBA games as well. I wish they came out with one of these for the Game Boy Advance, which would have been really cool. But honestly, I thought that was a cool feature that I would share with you guys. If you have a lot of Game Boy Color and Game Boy games laying around, some of them might not even have, you know, batteries that are good anymore. Not saying this one does, but this one still works. It's just, I was just saying that. So yeah, basically if your battery is dead or something and you wanted to back up your game and keep it just in your collection because you don't want to sell it or something, then this is a way to do it. That's basically all I had to say. I wanted to share this because it will lighten up your day. See you next time. I love you all.